Welcome back to Checkitable Media. Let's take a journey to Anambra State in Nigeria, where they have a governor called Soludo. He was a former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, now turned to be a governor of a state. Governor Soludo ceases not to be in the news. Every week, you can hear one thing or the other from Governor Soludo, talking about social etiquette, talking about morals in the community and in the state. You remember that last week, Governor Soludo issued a statement saying that he's going to arrest all the DBS, that is the Babalawos, those Babalawo that are into rituals, those Babalawos, the DBS, that their modus operandi is to use human being as sacrifice. Encouraging immoralities in the community, in the society. They support evil, they support criminalities, the Yahoo boys, the kidnapping gangs, and all the rest. So, the governor wants to rid Anambra of all these anomalies, and he wants to bring sanity back into the state. All right now, this week, Governor Soludo has done another thing that is so surprising to everybody, because they will say, yeah, Governor Soludo is a Christian, but now his tentacle is now on the Christian community as well. Those Christian pastors, those gospelers, those evangelists that use their microphones, their loud noise, their speakers to disturb people in public places, most especially in the market. Governor Soludo has issued a stand warning to them. And he told them that if they don't desist from that, personally, he said he will arrest them, but they have to pay a fine of 500,000 naira. But let me read to you how the governor put it before you watch the video yourself. Anambra State Governor Soludo has taken a firm stance against the practice of loud preaching in the public places, particularly in bustling markets, citing significant concern regarding noise pollution and the disturbances it creates for local residents. His remarks come in response to growing complaints from citizens about the disruptive nature of such activities in areas meant for commerce. In a video that has garnered widespread attention on social media, on X, which was noted by Tribune Online on Saturday, Governor Soludo was seen directly addressing an unidentified preacher in the market. He urged the individual to cease his loud preaching, emphasizing the need for adherence to state's noise pollution regulation. The governor, who previously served as governor of the Central Bank, CBN, made it abundantly clear that individuals who disregard these laws could face severe penalty, including a substantial fine of 500,000 naira. Governor Soludo articulated that the preaching could be confined in a church premises and designated open area that has been rented for such purposes. He stated, if you wish to share the word of God, do so in your church. You are creating noise pollution. You cannot come into the marketplace and disturb everyone present. His comment reflects a broader concern for maintaining a peaceful and conducive environment for all citizens, particularly in areas where people gather for trade and commerce. He further elaborated, if you want to preach the word of God, go to your church. Those who wish to attend will do so. You cannot impose your message on everyone. A marketplace is for trading, not for preaching. This statement underscores the governor's belief that while individuals have the right to express their religious belief, they must also respect the rights of others who are engaged in daily activities. Governor Soludo warned that continued violation of this directive could lead to legal repercussions, stating, you could be arrested for breaking the law. You cannot just occupy a space and start preaching. It creates noise and disrupts the environment. He reiterated the importance of maintaining law and order and respect in public places, asserting that while worship is a fundamental human right, it could not infringe upon the right of others to conduct their businesses in peace. In conclusion, Governor Soludo's message is clear. The government will not tolerate the disruption caused by loud preaching in public places, and those who choose to ignore this warning may face significant financial penalties. His administration is committed to ensuring that Anambra remains a place where both commerce and worship can coexist harmoniously without one infringing upon the other. That is the word from Governor Soludo. What do you feel about the stance of Governor Soludo? Do you think it's right? Do you think this can be promoted? Do you think the governor is doing well, or is he dabbling into what doesn't concern him as a Christian himself? So, what do you think? What do you think? People have the right to worship, don't they? But right now, Governor Soludo is saying, don't go about making noise, proclaiming your Lord where he is not supposed to be proclaimed. But some people are talking too. They said, no, look, Jesus Christ himself, while he was alive, preached from one places to the other. He moved from one locality to the other and stuff. If you want to question, and you will say, look, Jesus Christ himself, he did all these things, and these pastors and these evangelists and the preachers are also following suit on what Jesus Christ himself has done. Please, what is your opinion? Put your opinion in the comment section. This is Chokitable Media. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
If you want to preach the word of God, you go to your church. Are you getting me? You are causing pollution. You cannot come to a marketplace and begin to disturb everybody else. Are you getting me? If you want to preach the word of God, you go to a church. The person who wants to come to your church will come to your church. But you don't force everybody. In a marketplace, people have come to trade. It's not a church. So you don't do that. They would have arrested you, contravening the law. Okay? You don't come out and take a space and start preaching. It's noise. All the candidates will microphone. You are polluting the place. It's illegal. Okay? Everybody has freedom of worship. If you want to worship, we protect everybody. But you don't go to the middle of a market where people are coming to trade and turn it into a church. Otherwise, we'll be charging you for this space.
Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you won't miss out any of our latest video.